Salem Aerial. For aerial photos, videos, mapping, and inspections, visit salemeaerial.com.
So this afternoon, shortly before noon, two of our community corrections deputies had attempted to contact a subject that they knew to be wanted for a parole violation. When they went to try and make contact with them, the subject produced a gun and fled into the residential area.
And what's going on with the search right now?
So the deputies have been assisted by the Enforcement Division from the Marion County Sheriff's Office, as well as Salem Police Department, the Oregon State Police. Multiple canine teams are also deployed into the area to try and help coordinate that search. As we've gone into this for a couple of hours now, the extent of the area being searched has started to be narrowed. Deputies are actively working on following up on additional leads to try and make sure that we're being very thoughtful with our resources out here.
The initial contact, was it in a home, outside a home?
It was outside on a walkway.
Okay. On a sidewalk?
It's not a sidewalk. It's just a walkway. Many of the neighborhoods out here don't have sidewalks, so it would have been essentially street side.
Okay. And produced a gun. Showed a gun. Pointed a gun.
So I don't have specific information as far as how the person specifically held the gun, but I do have information that he had a gun in his hand at one point during the contact.
Did the deputies chase him then and he got away, or what was the situation?
I don't know specifically how that unfolded. I know that there's a lot of concern about the area where it was at, what his specific behavior was, as well as taking into consideration safety of the residents in the area.
What do you want residents in the area, or what are you telling them to do right now?
So the most important thing for us right now is for them to be aware of what the suspect currently looks like. He's a 38-year-old male, approximately 6 foot tall, about 200 pounds, bald head. The photo that we've sent out has him with facial hair. The description I've gotten from the parole and probation deputy who made that initial contact said that he doesn't believe he's got current facial hair, but he does have a tattoo of a teardrop on his face that makes him stand out. So if he's seen, we want residents to call 911 right away. So that way we can continue to help locate him.
Are you having them shelter in place though? Are you allowing people to come and go still?
So we're not restricting people's access to and from their homes, but we're asking is that they don't linger outside just for safety purposes. Also can affect the abilities of the canine to have a good track if they're able to get a good location.
Can you talk about the schools a little bit? And school will get out here in a little bit, so how are you handling that?
So we've been in active contact with the Salem-Keizer School District. Multiple schools were placed in lockdown. The school district is sending out notification that they're going to start releasing some of those lockdowns based upon the area we have. The main school that's going to remain in lockdown at this point is Four Corners Elementary School.
And the others will be lifted?
The others will be lifted.
And will there be increased presence of deputies or law enforcement officers around Four Corners or around these schools?
Absolutely. So this entire Four Corners area in Southeast Salem we'll definitely see an increased police presence, not just centered around that school, but each of the other schools that were in lockdown, just to make sure that we're being thoughtful about safety considerations.
What was he on parole for?
He's on parole for felon in possession of a firearm.
Okay. And is he known to law enforcement? What's his criminal record like?
So I don't know his specific criminal record at this point in time. I do know that his parole and probation officer was looking for him earlier in the day, and when they spotted him, they were attempting to take him into custody for an outstanding parole violation.
And at one point, the perimeter was completely broken down, and then soon after that, you guys went back into a tactical mode. Can you talk about that at all?
I can't talk about the specifics that led to that, but these types of incidents are very dynamic in nature. And as we get additional information, it's not uncommon for perimeters to change locations and shift based upon information we have.
Has he been spotted at all yet?
I don't have that information at this point.
I believe you said that schools are in lockdown right now. Will you continue that if need be?
So we'll continue to consult with Salem-Keizer School District. They make their decision of whether or not to remain in lockdown based in collaboration with us.
Can you talk about the significance of the home that you were just at now, or is that?
I don't have that information.
Any other tattoos we should be able to see on him?
The teardrop tattoo is the one that was most prominent. I don't have the specific list of all his tattoos at this point.
If someone spots him, what should they do?
So if they spot him, definitely don't confront him. I would encourage them to call 911 right away and put themselves in a safe location while law enforcement can respond to that area.
you know what he was doing in this area in the first place?
I don't.
Any air resources at all?
No.
Can you tell us specifically the area you're focusing in on so we can let people know?
So the primary area of focus is really around the area of Durbin Avenue and Elma Avenue, southeast. And from there, it extends out multiple blocks in each direction based upon what information they have at the time.
One dog out or two dogs out?
There were 2 dogs out. I don't know how many are out right at this moment.
So can you say how big of a block area it is? Or
I don't have the information at this point. It's very fluid, and as they get information, resources will shift within that perimeter.
but you don't know if he's been spotted at all?
At this point, we do not have a confirmed location for him.
Good.
At Western Pacific Roofing, our residential team can provide all of your roofing needs. 503-588-7663.